What's up, my crypto legends? How's everyone doing? Let's analyze the situation with Bitcoin stock market. We're having the New York session open right now. You're getting a little bit of volatility to the downside. Let's analyze here all together and take a look at your favorite cryptocurrencies. Let's take a look at Bitcoin stock market. It does look like we're getting hit a little bit, but we are sitting at major support, guys. I'm going to explain why this has been support. I was in a long position, took a little bit of profit, got stopped out now as we speak at break even. Let's just analyze the situation here all together. First of all, guys, make sure to destroy that like button on your way in, please, here for this analysis on Bitcoin stock market. So destroy the like button. I'm going to go quickly through the comment section and we're going to analyze right now because the S&P 500 is dropping as we speak right now. I guess NASDAQ and Dow Jones also doing the same. But we are still at support. We need to take a look at the DXY. Of course, you can see here that the S&P 500 is just at this low range right over here. Is it going to manage to hold, or is it time for that breakdown? This is something that we are going to analyze. We do not know if we're going to break down now, today, tomorrow, or if we're going to manage to get a bigger relief rally. I just want to explain also Bitcoin is at critical support, and I might be entering a hedge long position against my short position that I do have still open. I've closed all of my short that I had from a few days ago, and then I've still got this one open from 19,375. This was a trading scenario that we talked on 2 days ago, live stream just before we had that major drop. And I think we are at a very, very interesting range right now on Bitcoin. And the reason why, of course, is that we are hitting, an important daily level. It looks like that we are losing, this higher low structure over here. If we do take a look at Bitcoin on the daily chart, okay, you can see right over here, okay, on the daily or on the 4 hourly, that we are just about losing uptrend structure right now, just on the verge of losing this uptrend structure. If I do connect the wicks from higher lows, we are hitting a critical range at this moment, just to be clear. And we're also hitting this low over here. This is basically the last big higher low that we have had for the last few weeks, okay? Especially it's a daily level. We've got the daily close and open right there, exactly at $19,045 approximately. So the possibility in getting a bounce here is very, very likely, okay? So we want to analyze that situation. Having some tight stop losses here, looking for the potential bounce is I think it's a good thing to do, okay, because S&P is at support. DXY is just, we did break out of this kind of ascending wedge, right, to the downside, but I mean, it was just going sideways, so it wasn't a big, massive move, but we're still in this uptrend, okay, we're still trending up, but it does look like it's on the verge of creating a major correction before continuing to the upside. So let's just analyze that all together, and we can go through the comment section, of course, right away. We've got that beautiful bounce here from this daily level right there at 19,045. We've kind of dipped below this range, but this is a daily zone. If we do manage to stay above this range, the possibility on a bigger bounce is very possible. So let's analyze the situation here all together on Bitcoin. But before, of course, I want to go through the comments section, okay? I think this support trend line is very much irrelevant at this moment. We're kind of breaking down here, not with a huge amount of volume, so it's pretty much irrelevant at this moment. Biggest one that we do have right now, of course, is this one, looking at the daily or the 4 hourly. Okay, it doesn't matter really, going from all the way back here, it's our kind of last hope here for still continuing this small little uptrend that we have been creating for the last few weeks, right? We're still kind of technically creating higher lows. This is our last higher low, support level from the big massive pump that we did have the first week of October. We do take a look at the daily, it's a 4 hourly level, it's a daily level, right? We've got a nice big solid 2 candles right there, and we're just at that range, okay? So if we start losing this range, close a daily level below this range, it's not going to be looking pretty good. I think the lows are very likely going to be tested, in between, tomorrow and the next couple of days. So we're just holding the range here by a thread, and I would consider entering a long position here on BTC to hedge that short that I still have open. So we're going to analyze the situation right away. I'm going to explain, the reason why I entered a quick, scalp day trade, a day trade here at this range, just got stopped out here with this move down and took profits right there. Reason why, it's because this strong daily level, right? We've got a large major 4 hourly daily level right there. As you can see, there's green horizontal line, having this massive choppy action. It was definitely worth the risk, and took some profits all the way up here. The reason why, of course, is because we were already hitting major resistance. If I do take a look at the SVP, which is the session volume profile, you can see that we wicked above exactly to that point of control from yesterday. Yesterday we had this price action, and the point of control was at the 19,225. So that is where we did get that rejection here on Bitcoin. So it was a good take profit zone here from that point of control. We're going to analyze different things, guys. What is the most likely scenario? I think the possibility in getting a bounce is very possible, guys. Of course, we want to short from these levels. We want to short from, maybe these levels on the breakdown. But, we have been trading down now for over a week approximately. And, well, not over a week, about 5-6 days from the top here. And if we're hitting support, this is not a level that I would be looking for short positions. I've been shorting right over here, okay, from this kind of double top scenario and losing the value area low. And also another short opportunity that we did talk about here on a live stream just a couple of days ago. This was exactly this breakdown that we did have here with some pretty decent volume. I'm still in that short position here on Bybit, which is at $19,375 dollars, which was the confirmed breakdown from this value area, right? So yeah, I'm not sure, shorting at this range is extremely dangerous. I do think that a big bounce relief rally is possible. This was the scenario that we talked about. Still riding that trade. We had that pretty decent breakdown, not with a huge amount of volume, but the volume was bigger than average for the days before that. So we did get that breakdown, and we were talking about, this 19,370 range. We wicked all the way up to 19,410 approximately, but that rejection came back down to test the low. So this was pretty successful trade scenario that we talked on the 10th of this was yesterday. Yeah, on yesterday. This is a trade that happened yesterday, The 10th of October. So is it the 10th today? What day is it today? The 10th or the... No, it's the 11th. Yeah. So yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday was the 10th. So yeah, this trade scenario was from yesterday. So yeah. Yeah, because yesterday we did 2 live streams. This was the live stream from the morning, looking for that trade scenario, and then I did another live stream afterwards. So yeah, that trade scenario right there, getting that rejection because of the massive value area low from this trading range. This should have hold with this volume breakdown. Okay, losing the lows. There's a quick, nice short position. I'm still holding a very small percentage of this short. Now, you don't care about that, I know. Let's analyze the situation and what could potentially happen. Well, what I can be pretty clear here, guys. We are at a support range. We're just at support. This is hitting support. Of course, we can find shorting opportunities. This was a pretty good shorting opportunity. I'm not going to lie. I took profits here and protected position. If I take profits, it means it's resistance, right? This is also a shorting level. Not only because of the point of control from yesterday. If we do take a look, at this range. Value area low, also value area low from this entire trading range, from the 7th of October. If you take a look at all of this trading range, this has been, a little bit of support, and it's also been the point of control from yesterday's volume, traded volume, right? We've got the point of control right there at this level, hitting that range. And we've also got, if we want to take a look at volume candles, right? I can see 3 spikes here in volume candles. And, one of them is this one right over here. So that you are hitting, pretty large resistance from this highest volume candle for the last couple of days. So it's going to be resistance. If you are longing from this range, definitely, worth, taking profits and maybe entering a short scalp. We are trending down. So these short positions are even better. Like I said, we're at the big daily level at this moment. And like I showed you with this chart over here, I'm going to go through the comment section right now because you guys are going to be furious with me for not reading the comment section. And if you do take a look at the price action, it's pretty curious because if you do see this, look at this price action, right? Kind of holding, getting a daily level slightly below this uptrend, right? This happened in June, right, of this year, June, July. You're trending to the upside despite this massive big drop. And, you did have some price action below this level. But this is a daily candlestick. So you wicked below and we managed to pump all the way back up here massively, creating that higher low. So we're still trending to the upside with the higher lows. Looking at the daily, we actually shot up here in just a matter of a week, as you can see, going from that $19,000 range all the way to 24K. So is this very possible? Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. If we are still trending up here, despite it is looking very scary, despite, it's looking extremely dangerous. So, we are having a little bit of a bounce at this moment. A tiny weeny bounce. That would have been a pretty good long position right down there with a tight stop loss. I do see that bounce happening. That would have been the ideal trade scenario. To have a tight stop loss basically below these wicks. Okay, we've got a massive, hopefully we are going to come down again and I will consider entering a long position, but that would have been an insane long level right there. To actually protect position right away. If you did enter at the $19,040, it was a quick getting into a quick trade because you can have a relatively tight stop loss right there. And protect position. If you do come down again, hit this level and consolidate, there will be time to enter another long. Overall, we want to have tight stop losses. It's moving back down again. We need to eye the S&P 500. S&P 500 just looks like it is at the verge of breaking support. It's just going down and down. We need to pay attention to the DXY, getting a little bit of pumpy action. Let's go through the comment section right away, guys. Let's go through the comment section, say hello to the community. Hope you're doing absolutely great, guys. Please just destroy that like button. We're almost 500 people watching the live stream. Destroy the like button. We're going to get to 200 likes in less than 1 minute. I am absolutely certain about that. Absolutely certain we can get to 200 likes in less than 1 minute, guys. Let me go through the comment section and say hello. Catalyst, hello Andy. Your opinion on the exhaustion of the 618 fresh daily that occurs now. Okay, the exhaustion of the 618 of fresh day plus fresh daily that occurs now. Daily level, daily open, or I need a little bit of more. I need a little bit of more coordinates here with this that you're hearing. Exhaustion of the 618. Exhaustion of the 618. Okay, is this the 618 from a low level? I mean, let me just go zoom out here on the 4 hourly, because if we take a look at this price action, right, from the last few weeks, you know, you could arguably discuss, you know, taking the ultimate low level from the last couple of months. It's right over here on the 22nd of September at $18,095, right? Approximately that level. You know, we are hitting 618 range at this moment from the ultimate low. So ultimate low level to the local high that we created a few days ago. You know, we are at 618 also. This is a fib level from this move up. We are at this support level right there. It's a daily level. You know, the only thing that cannot save Bitcoin on getting a pretty intense bounce from this level, of course, it is the DXY. It is the DXY, of course. Let's see if we do get another leg down. I don't want to rush into a trade. I don't want to FOMO into a trade because my stop loss is going to be bigger. I want a relatively tightish stop loss here so I can have a pretty nice risk to reward for a potential bounce. So let's see if we do get another scary leg down. Ideal scenario would be a swing failure. This swing failure did not play out. It was very, very tight. I mean, we did get a bounce, okay? So if you were trading this swing failure that we did talk about yesterday, well, it was this, no, it wasn't this one, sorry. We had several swing failure patterns, right? We got this low from there. Also, this one happened yesterday. This one did happen yesterday, right over there. As we were finishing the live stream, I was just saying, you know, stay cautious if you're entering. Make sure to take profits on a move up, hitting resistance. And of course, you know, we did get a pretty intense move to the upside. But if you do pay attention to the structure, right, where you are creating still aggressive lower highs, you know, this is a very, very difficult, you know, long position on where to take profits. Definitely protect position if you did manage to enter this swing failure. You know, if the market is giving you profits on a big leg up, you just need to take profits at resistance and protect position, of course. That was the small swing failure that we did have yesterday. Let me just take a look at value area levels. Yeah, so basically, when we had the swing failure from yesterday, when we're talking about on the live stream, right? Are we going to manage to close above this wick over here? We did manage to close. We went all the way up to the value area low range. Okay, as you can see, we did get many bounces as support from the volume traded from the 7th till the 10th of October, right? All of this trading range that we did have, you know, and we're starting to get out of this range here. You know, if you are trading any longs on the moves down, you know, you definitely want to take profits at this major resistance. I did not take this long position. I did not take this long. So yeah, this is the thing, guys. Whoever's longing in this, you know, downtrend market, despite we do have support, despite we do have swing failures, you want to get in, you want to get out at some resistance zones, and you want to protect position, guys, because, you know, what you get is this, right? As soon as I managed to long a position here, you know, and just got stopped out before the live stream, you know, I wanted to show the reason why. Basically, the reason why was this, you know, a decent daily level that we do have, also hitting the 618 from the lowest point of the 22nd of September to the local high right there from just a few days ago. You know, we're at support, and a daily level is extremely strong, so, you know, you could get that pretty decent bounce. We got the bounce, started to hit resistance zones, and managed to lock a little bit of profits, not enough, but protected position. So yeah, I would consider re-entering along with a tight stop loss here. Anyway, what's up, my crypto legends? Silas, how are you? K-Talist. The daily was formed on the 2-3 of October, and the 618 is just 21 September low to the highs. Yes, I can see that. Yeah. Just check that right now. I just did check that right now. So second, third. This is the 4th of September, right? The highs from the 4th of October, sorry. The daily was formed the 2nd, 3 of October. So let's take a look at the daily. Daily on the 2nd. Oh, yeah. Well, this is exactly what we were talking about. Sorry about that. Yeah. Well, this is the 2nd and the 3rd. That's a daily level where we are getting this reaction. It is getting a reaction. This is the whole reason why I longed. Managed to take just a bit of profits and got stopped out immediately with this volatility move to the downside. But I'm going to consider in getting into another long with a relatively tight stop loss. I do think we can hold the range for today. Of course, we need to monitor the stock market, S&P 500, because this is just this looks scary. It's just want to retest the lows again and just create another lower low. So if you're longing, you want to have tight stop losses. You want to be quick protecting position. And basically, this is what I did today. I just managed to get some profits off the table. And, at this resistance zone, it would have been a pretty good idea to enter a short right there, as you are hitting, big volume candle right there. Big volume candle, hourly close, hitting that exact level. Also, value area low from this trading range, is exactly there. Point of control, from yesterday, just like I showed you here with the session volume profile. You're hitting that point of control. This is huge resistance. You got a hourly candle with huge volume, just hit and smack back down again. So. Anyway, let's go through the comment section. I mean, S&P still going down. If we wick below the lows here and manage to hold a little bit, I would consider getting into a nice, long position with a tight stop loss. This is the 15-minute, so that daily level is getting a reaction. Let me go through the comment section right away. No hold champ. Hola, David, Alice. Hi, Andy the legend. How are you, Alice? Asameta, I saw the falling wedge on the 4-hourly might be creating a 4-hourly bullish divergence targeting the 19,800 max. Could be our upcoming pumpy action, especially if DXY wants to take a break to the 112 before continuing up. Yes. Very, very possible. Very possible. I mean, DXY could get exhausted. I mean, the stock market is not helping at this moment. Our best shot here is the S&P 500 managing to hold this support. If we zoom out on the S&P, hey, this does not look good. It does not look good. We are at a critical range. Let me just take a look at the VPVR. 1 second. Yeah, I mean, we have a big gap in volume. We were talking about this the other day. In between 3,400 and where we're trading at this moment, there's a big gap with no volume. We basically have hardly any volume. Price action has been relatively fast moving in between this range. And, first spike of volume on the VPVR is there. So it needs to hold. Of course, this is trending aggressively to the downside. I mean, this doesn't mean I'm going to be bullish long term or anything like that. This will be a massive level to short S&P 500 if it does manage to bounce. Will it bounce? Well, probably not. Probably this is the time it might break down. this is probably the time it can break down, you know, in between, you know, today, tomorrow. I would have assumed that we would have had a bounce today just to get ready for a massive short tomorrow, as we are going to have inflation rate tomorrow. Okay. I think we're at 8.3. Forecast is 8.2. I mean, it's only 0.1%, but you know, despite whatever happens, we will see some volatility tomorrow at 2:30 Central European time. So I would have assumed, you know, a bounce today, and then a crash tomorrow, or it might be a crash today, and we're getting ready for a bounce for tomorrow. Big pump coming, says Christian Schilber. Oh, well, we are in Bitcoin having a drop right now. Is it worth for that long? It's having a little bit of volatility to the downside, I'm not going to lie. I mean, we basically, if I'm going to long right now, it is longing a little bit into a little bit of a falling knife. But these are the kind of moves you want to catch here with a tight stop loss. If you get stopped out, then yeah, let it be. Oh, but no, let's see if we do get that swing failure. Even if a swing failure would be even better, guys. Swing failure from the lows would be an even better trade scenario. Hopefully we're going to get another leg down. Hopefully we're getting that leg down. And Andy, help us. David, hey, I am not a whale. I cannot. We can do some technical analysis and, you know, have good defensive trading and, you know, make some mustache gone. That's right. Pradesh, mustache has gone. I've shaved it. I've shaved it today. Yeah, it wasn't looking good. It was getting scruffy. And, you know, when I was drinking beer and I was eating, you know, I had crumbs on my beard. So I needed to, get it off. So we got that move down. Ooh, wow. Oh, what is going on? What is going on? Is this going to be? Oh, wow. Hey, I like this move to the downside. Ooh, look at that. Oh, ouch. Let's see what happens. Long now or not? No, definitely not. We need to wait to see if this is going to have a massive wick to the upside. You know, it might be short still doing okay. Let's consider here. I mean, it's going to be fun to see the next coming hour. We still got this is basically a new candlestick. So we've got one entire hour for this candlestick to have a swing failure. I mean, this is probably not going to happen with this aggressive move to the downside. Long squeeze. Long squeeze also possible. Big respect, Andy. Let's bring on the alpha today. Bufo, ¿cómo estás? Andy, 19,350 is my next BTC target. What do you think? Well, for the moment, we're just trending down. We're losing this daily level. Stock market S&P 500 is at the lows. I mean, I do see a bounce from this range. I'm not going to lie. I do see a potential big bounce. We've got an insane weekly level here at 18,700, 18,800. Why is this an important weekly level? Well, basically we go to the weekly and it's an untapped weekly level. You know, even better. Weekly close and open. You know, if we hit that level, I will consider long. You know, these weekly levels sometimes are absolutely insane. They get tapped and they get massive rejection. We got an untapped weekly level right here and all the way up here. I will consider entering at that weekly zone, right? We got these weekly levels from September. I think we can get a pretty nice bounce from that range. You know, another little wick to the downside would have been the ideal scenario. S&P dropping, not looking good. 100K by the end of this year. We were promised. It was by the end of last year. I was promised that as well. But yeah, luckily I did take some profits, not enough, like most of the people that are in crypto. and rode all of those gains to the downside. David, what's up, my man? Thanks for joining the live stream. Mark Dutch, here he is. Racing Pixel. Thank you, guys. I'm lagging through the comment section at this moment. Let's take a... Let's take a look at this super chat right away. I'm reading some comments that I cannot read, I could not read out loud. I could not read out loud some comments here. So yeah, anyway, let's take a look at HBAR, please. Andy for Dev. Let's take a look at HBAR right away. Let's take a look at HBAR right away at this moment. HBAR US dollar. Oh, HBAR. HBAR, what have we got here for HBAR? We're at basically, HBAR is at the bear market resistance levels, from 2020, as you can see. This one did launch in the bear market. I remember the launch of HBAR in the bear market of 2019, in the middle of the bear market, where we got big highs here from the bear market on HBAR, which is round about that 50 cent range, right? In between 50 cent and 60 cent. And this is where we are holding. Hey, look, this does not look extremely good. This is kind of a descending triangle, or it's either a descending triangle or a massive accumulation level, right? Where this is, potentially going to have a massive big breakout in the next few days. In the next few days, definitely before the end of October, right? 25th, round about this range, still aggressively creating lower highs. If you are bullish on HBAR, these should be the levels that you should be accumulating. Can it go lower? Absolutely. But dollar cost averaging levels is right there at this range. Let's take a look at the 4 hourly. So we do know that this is an insane support range on HBAR. So the possibility on HBAR, to get a bounce is just, it's getting a little bit of a pumpy action today. It's having a little bit of pumpy action. It is up from the lows today about 7-8%. So yeah, this is either a massive accumulation scenario on HBAR instead of a descending triangle, right? Because if this were to be a descending triangle, how low can you go? How low can you go? Can you test the 2 cent range? It is possible, but I think it's unlikely, If this were to be a descending triangle, projected move, taking you to the 1-2 cents. Yeah, this is unlikely. If you do get that drop below the lows, expect it to be one of the last drops before you start getting into a bull run, in the next couple of years. Not much I can say on HBAR here. We want to analyze Bitcoin. HBAR, not much to say on HBAR on the lower time frames. Let me take a look at the fixed range here on HBAR. Just 1 second. We're creating massive volume, no doubt, here at the lows. This is telling me one thing. This is likely to be a kind of an accumulation, right? Are the whales, are the investors, do they want to sell at the lows, or are they buying up? Are they buying up with this massive volume created at the 50-60 cent range? I would assume that they are buying. So taking a look at the lower time frames, let's take a look at some ranges. It's in a very, very large range. You could... HBAR has not been one of my favorites to analyze. Very, very volatile, not respecting very much of the levels. Because if we go all the way back here, on the daily, we did talk about HBAR many times, and it was just a massive uptrend here, getting very, very respected, but big volatile pump and dump scenarios here on HBAR. It hasn't been my favorite to do some analysis. But let's take a look at the lower time frames here on HBAR right away. 1 second, guys. And just find out about this range, because this could be an Adam and Eve kind of double bottom scenario. This can be an Adam and Eve double bottom. A little bit lower would have been the ideal for a long position. You know, that weekly level tap would have been absolutely perfect. We're at swing failure territory right now at this moment. You know, whoever risked a long position at these lows, you know, you're in a pretty good spot at this moment. You could protect position right away from this range. So yeah, not much to add on HBAR. You know, there is a possibility of an Adam and Eve scenario right there, but you would have to have an explosive breakout from this highs. You know, very, very much bigger than this. You got a spike to the downside, double bottom scenario on Adam and Eve, massive accumulation right there. You know, this does look like it wants to spike to the upside. It does look like it's ready to get out from this zone. I would say bullish. You know, it does look bullish in the short mid-term. Not gonna lie. Let's take a look at the rest of the comment section. Scotty, thanks for joining the live stream. Smash that like. Show Andy some love in a community way. Yes, in a community way. Absolutely. Shall we make a massive high leverage long position right now at this level? I'm gonna long now, says Real Video. Yeah, I mean, this is for me a long in range. Not gonna lie, we've actually wicked below this level over here. You know, we've got a couple of nice wicks right there. You know, this is a liquidity grab. A touch of that weekly level would be absolutely ideal for me. You know, for me, if we do tap that weekly level, I will market order, make a market execution here at exactly $18,800. You know, it's only $130 away. Or either we swing failure, you know, in the next 50 minutes, this 1 hourly candle. You know, this could be a massive hammer candle scenario, you know, even turn into green. And it will look, you know, pretty bullish in the immediate short term, right? Let's go right away. Can you take a look at DOT, please, Andy? Hat's the good buy zone for DOT. Let's take a look at Polkadot right away for Jason. I got 79,000 tip of whatever that currency is. IDR. What is that? It looks insane. 79,000. Absolutely crazy. Must be massive inflation. Where you from? Only joking. Let's take a look at DOT right away. DOT at... I mean, what can I say of Polkadot? You know, it's just at a massive, large trading zone for the last few months, right? It's just at support. I mean, it looks very similar to HBAR that we just taken a look at. You know, lower highs, testing support. All depending on stock market and Bitcoin. Not gonna lie, stock market is at the verge of a potential move to the downside. Any longs, you want to have tight stop losses. You know, if you're buying for accumulation, hey, why not? You know, why not buy some at these levels? Absolutely. You know, if you are the type of guy that's saying, hey, I'm going to wait for lower because we're, you know, entering a recession. You know, it's going to be a very long time, and crypto will not recover at least till 2025 or 2026. You know, and 2023 is going to be bearish. 2024 is going to be bearish. You know. best thing that I did back in 2018 and 2019 is just to buy every time I could buy, I bought, right? Every time I had an extra $100, extra couple of $100, I was saying, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy that, I'm going to buy Chainlink, I'm going to buy some VeChain right now, despite the price action that we were having. And if we were going lower, then buy some more. That's what I did, and it paid off really well. Is this time going to be the same? Is this time going to be longer? Is it going to be shorter? No one really exactly knows. But there's too many smart asses out there that are saying, 10K Bitcoin, Ethereum to $400, $500. Will we get these price levels? Will we be lucky enough to get these price levels again? $10,000 Bitcoin. Hey, I was buying at those levels, in the bear market. Lowest price I got into Bitcoin, it was $5,000. When we had that drop down to 3K, I was waiting to buy some more, but didn't have any spare cash. Then we had a leg up to 4,000 or 5,000, then started buying up there. I mean, if it does go down to 10,000, yeah, I mean, I will be very, very happy to buy some BTC. Let's take a look at Polkadot right away. Sorry about that, Jason. So it's basically at support. We're creating a volume here to the downside, right? We've got a spike in volume, low volume at the highs, high volume at the lows. I mean, yeah, I mean, we could. I mean, it all really depends on stock market and Bitcoin. Like I said, getting a nice bounce here. Hey, whoever's in a long position here from this drop, hey, absolutely phenomenal. I would protect positions. You might get another back down to the 618, and we could enter a long. Okay, whoever's longing, yeah, good on you to get into a long position from these lows. Would definitely consider protecting position. Yeah, not much I can say here on Polkadot. If you're looking for trading opportunities, it is trading down. Best opportunity, obviously was this one. This was on the 27th of September, for that clear trade after a breakdown, testing the resistance back down. It is just creating massive choppy action inside of a range. So, if we are range trading and resistance is turning into, resistance is getting rejected every single time, and support is also getting a bounce every single time, there will be a moment we're going to break out from this zone at some point. Little tip right over here is that we are basically, at the value area low. We're at the low range. We're at the low trading range over here. Every time we've been hitting this low for the last few weeks, we got a bounce. So, we could get that bounce on Polkadot. It's a massive macro support level, from July, from June. Could get that bounce. If you are trading this, I would go with a potential low leverage swing trade with a stop loss around over here, looking for that potential nice bounce in the coming weeks. Yeah, let's take a look. Basketballs. I feel so depressed, Andy. Why are you feeling depressed? I mean, bear markets, you should be happy in bear markets. Bull markets, when I was depressed, when I had my grandfather talking about Bitcoin, when I had my dog talking about Bitcoin, last year in the bull run, I was like, wow. I got friends asking me, hey, this is real. This is going to absolutely moon, right? We're going to, should I buy Bitcoin now? When we were trading at, these $50,000, $60,000 range, I was like, oh, I was a little bit depressed there, saying, wow, massive euphoria. Now is the moment you want to get excited. Come on, look at this. So much bearish sentiment, recession. Bring it on. in a good way, of course. I know recessions will bring some really hard situations worldwide, but as an investment mentality, yeah, bring it on. Recession, bring it on. Bitcoin to 10K, let's go. Dev, let's take a look. QNT with 200 moving average, please, Andy. Okay, let's take a look at QNT with the 200 moving average here for Dev. Why not? Absolutely. Take profit here, someone saying from a long position. Long 75x here. Hey, the scenario is there. The scenario is there. Hey, DXY, S&P 500, it's holding the level. It's actually created a swing failure on the 15-minute chart from price action of early this morning, bounce is real. Bounce is really real. It can happen right now. We got a confirmed failed breakdown for now. I don't think, this could take hours, or it could take minutes, or it could take days. For the moment, failed breakdown from the lows of this morning on the S&P 500. Going back to Quant, daily, we got the 200 moving average. Quant with the 200 moving average. What? QNT with the 200 moving average, but what time frame? With the 200 moving average, you don't say the 200 daily moving average. Hey, we got a scenario here on Quant where we did break out from lower highs and hitting a resistance zone at this moment. Anyway, you need to let me know what 200 weekly moving average, 200 daily moving average. I guess it's supposedly it's the 200 weekly moving average, right? So 200 weekly moving average, it would be my blind guess. That is the famous one. Oh, we haven't got enough data here on QNT. Yeah, there's not enough data. Let me know. 200 moving average must be the weekly moving average. Give me more coordinates for that analysis. Need some pumpy action on those likes. Absolutely. We need some pumpy action on those likes, guys. Make sure to destroy the like button. We can get to 300 likes in just a few seconds. I know we can. Right, XRP, it is, if it breaks the 49 cents range, could we see another pump to test highs of 54, 55 cents? Yeah, potentially yes. Let's take a look at XRP right away. Let's take a look at XRP and analyze the situation. Let's get this moving average out of the way. So I got here, if we break 49.6 cents, 49.6, well, I mean, yeah, this is kind of double topping out, I would stay extremely cautious on, I mean, for the moment, it is trending up here. It is, this could be an ascending triangle scenario. So I would say yes. Right? It's kind of an ascending triangle scenario here on XRP. We got some relatively nice volume from these moves up, right? We've got some pretty nice volume on these green candlesticks. We're just retesting the top of this massive candlestick. So, hey, the possibility on a bouncy on XRP is very high to test the highs. Not even getting above 49.6. Right now at this moment, structure looks pretty solid with the higher lows. Only thing that looks slightly bearish is the test here from the highs. But notice that we did not test the ultimate high level here from the 23rd of September. So we can test it in the next coming days. It does look bullish. It does look bullish. XRP looks like it wants to test the highs again in the next coming days. Not gonna lie, this doesn't look bad. Right, let's take a look. It is good that recession is coming. Could come faster. We need total reset and then we go up massively. Absolutely. I am ready to jump in with 100x all my assets once we crash massively. Absolutely. Olaf, I mean, this is the mentality that we want to have, right? Do not be scared. Do not be scared of lower. Of course, don't buy everything you got right now. Don't sell the house and buy now, okay? You know, best thing you could do is to dollar cost average. I haven't bought my $2,000 worth of Bitcoin yet this week. We are trending lower, so, you know, getting cheaper prices, that, you know, even better. If I would have bought, you know, 2 days ago, then yeah, I would have bought at, you know, almost 20K. You know, I'm getting $1,000 discount. So luckily, hey, you know, I can buy during the week. I might buy today, might buy tomorrow. I think I might buy today. I haven't got the 2K in the exchange right now, but I like to do it live, just share with you that I am buying Bitcoin. So yeah, let's go through some, you know, 300 likes incoming. We got an incredible prediction from Scotty right now. 600 watching, 300 likes incoming in the next coming seconds. Incredible prediction, very likely to be hit in the coming seconds. Thank you, Scotty, for that notice on the like button. Lamo, Andy, CTC 1 hour about to break down symmetrical triangle. Right, let's take a look at that right away. CTC. What is this cryptocurrency? Credential. Oof. There's hardly any liquidity on this. Massive volatility. Hey, on the 1 hourly. Hey, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure if this does look bearish or bullish, right? This does look like an ascending triangle, but it does look like it's about to break down. Yeah, I'm not, but it's still, you know, trending up. Yeah, stay cautious with this. Stay cautious. This does look like it wants to have another retest of the highs. You know, you must have big, massive volume here on this move to the upside. I mean, this is looking at the Bybit chart, the USDT perpetual. So, yeah, big, massive volume here. Huge speculation on this move up. I wouldn't get too bearish on this yet. You know, relatively forming a pennant ascending triangle after a massive pump. Yeah, I would stay cautious. It does look like it's getting kind of exhausted. Pumping up at the moment. Stay cautious. This is an ascending triangle. You can speculate on swing failures, on retesting the highs and getting into a quick short with a tight stop loss on these moves, right? I do think that these highs are going to be tested again, eh? Stay extremely cautious if you're looking to short this. Best thing you could do here for a short is wait for a breakdown confirmation from higher lows structure, right? And then you can easily get into a short, you know, confirming that next lower high, right? But stay cautious. This still looks bullish. CTC. This one can be traded on Bybit. Let's take a look at this. CTC credential 249. This is a mid-low cap cryptocurrency. This one can be traded on Bybit. Hey, it looks like we're going to get that swing failure on Bitcoin. If you're interested in trading on Bybit, remember you do have insane bonuses down below. It's the platform that I use every single day for my trading. You got $4,380 to be claimed on Bybit, guys. Remember, by using my link down below, you sign up. It takes less than 2 minutes. And at the rewards hub, okay, on your profile, you will have all these different bonuses that you can claim. It only takes a few seconds to sign up with the link down below, guys. It's another way to support the channel. I want to talk about another thing, guys, and this is Kasta, of course. Big stuff coming out for Kasta. The application is live. You can send Bitcoin to Bitcoin for free. You can send Ethereum to Ethereum for free using the Kasta app. If you sign up down below also, you will be getting 200 Kasta tokens if you do deposit $20, okay? $20, you download the mobile app. Guys, you can send crypto transactions for free. They're getting their credit card launch by the end of the year. So you can actually use credit card with your Kasta and sending crypto peer-to-peer for free, guys. It is working at this moment on Kasta. Check it out. The link is down below. You can skip the queue, okay? If you sign up with the link down below, you're getting 200 Kasta tokens that are locked for the moment if you deposit $20. And, you know, you can use the app right now. You're sending Bitcoin to Bitcoin, Ethereum to Ethereum, USDT to USDT for free if it's the same currency. Check it out, guys. Kasta app is live right now. Let's take a look at here, Dev. If it's flat, it'll bounce back. For the moment, I do really like this price action. I mean, here we can get into a long. We can get into a long here, but I'm gonna wait. You know, for the swing failure, I want to have a tight stop loss. When we do have the close here, then I will consider in entering a long position if we do get that wick back down, okay? I want to have the stop loss below the wick. It's still early. We still have 30 minutes for the hourly close. So yeah. Call the moon, scam Kasta. No, it's definitely not a scam, guys. It's a bear market, and all of the cryptocurrencies are a scam at this moment. So anyway, something that I wanted to talk about, and you know, there will be big things coming on that. So gotta talk about it. What do you think about the rally? Says Jesus. What the rally? This pump. I mean, I gotta say, we're at big support levels at this moment. Okay, we're at big support at this moment. Why aren't we at big support? Well, if we go to the BTC, US dollar pair here on Bitstamp. Okay, just want to be pretty clear with this daily level right there, higher low scenario. I mean, this does not mean we're going to make the exact same thing, right? But we are trending up. We had a little bit of price action below this higher low, not managing to get below the last higher low level, daily level. I mean, look at this daily level. Look how many daily closes and opens we had at this range, right? Look at this. There's 4 daily closes and opens here. I'm talking about July. You know, this is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th of July. Daily candles at the exact same level. We had price action to the upside. We tapped that level, slightly went below the range, still created higher lows. Bang, we had a moonshot, you know, for a week or two. So just looking at these kind of technicals, you know, just to look at something similar. Yes, probably we are in a very different bearish environment as the S&P 500 is on the verge of a major collapse. Okay, we need to take this into consideration. Yes, of course. And, you know, if you are getting into some kind of long positions, you definitely want to protect position. You want to get at the lowest price possible. You want to have relatively tight stop losses, and, you know, not extremely tight where you're going to get stopped out with a wick. But, you know, better that than not having a big major drop. So just want to, you know, give you a, you know, scenario. This scenario right here, massive daily level that got wicked down below. in that same day, right? And then turned out it was a massive green day for it, okay? It turned out insanely green. Look at this. Daily zone, last higher low, wicked below, bang, shot back up. You know, there is a possibility in this happening. You know, if we do take a look, if we do compare this scenario, we got higher lows, daily level, close and open, daily low level, close and open right there. We're wicking below the support level. Today is going to be the day that we're going to find out if we are going to hold the range and get a relatively big bounce. And I'm saying, you know, the probabilities are pretty high just by looking at this, you know, fractal. You know, it's basically market structure, basically daily level, basically getting people scared, getting all of those early long positions, you know, stopped out, getting people aggressively short because we are breaking structure, right? We are breaking structure, so let's short the breakout. Same thing here, same thing, exact same thing. You know, how many people were shorting this breakdown from higher lows? I mean, I can tell you it would tens of thousands of people entering into shorts on the breakdown of higher low support trend line. You know, breaking the daily level, supposedly. What happened after this? We absolutely mooned and got, you know, all of those shorters exterminated. Something very similar could happen here. Something very similar. Higher low, daily level. I will be entering a long position, guys. No doubt. I will be entering a long position. Let's analyze the situation right away. I will be entering a small leverage position. Let's get it. Let's do it. Ain't looking that bad. Let's go through the comment section. And BTC is testing the downtrend from all-time high. Let's take a look at that right away. Let's take a look at that right away. Let's take a look at that. Bitcoin is testing the downtrend from all-time high. Let's analyze that situation. Let's go to this chart over here and analyze that situation right away. Let's analyze that situation right away. So let's go to the Bitstamp chart. Joseph, thank you, my man, for joining the live stream. Long time no see. I got Scotty here. Mark Dutch was also here. He must have left. Scotty, Racing Pixel, Joseph, my man, thanks for joining. Downtrend, testing the downtrend from the all-time high. Okay, I mean, it must be this one right here. So let me just zoom out. This is a trend line that we have been talking about also for the last few weeks, where we did get a perfect touch right there. So let me just get the magnet here and get the ray from this high to this right there. Yeesh. So I got the magnet. So this is a perfect trend line from the highs and this lower high. It's a perfect magnet trend line. What is happening right now is it's a crazy decision point for Bitcoin at this moment, as we are at that exact level. You know, let's go to the daily chart. We're just there. I mean, this is not a massive breakout. Of course it's not. You know, this is just we're just at that level, like somebody said in the comment section, right? We're just there. We almost touched it here to perfection. Got that massive rejection. We just at the range. Hey, possibility of a move is possible, but you know why we're not having that? We know why. Because stock market is insanely bearish. We also have, I don't know, guys. Yeah, I mean, take a look at the stock market. Hey, DXY needs to correct right now at this moment. It needs to correct. It needs to fall down. This uptrend is, come on, it's getting exhausted a little bit. You know, let's have a small short-term correction on the DXY so we can get that Bitcoin pump. You know, this uptrend is kind of getting exhausted. Are we going to manage to break it from higher lows? Let's see. Let's take a look right away at S&P. I wanted to take a look at the S&P 500. I mean, it's holding by a thread, guys. Come on. S&P 500 is at support, basically. It's just testing the lows that we did create, you know, on the 3rd of October, 3rd of October, right there. These lows, you know, we just right there. Can we get the bounce? It is possible. It's at support. You know, the thing about being at this level, nobody knows for certain if we are going to break down today or we're going to get a bounce. In my personal opinion, there is slightly higher probability in getting a bounce as it is at support. Yeah, you know, question is, how strong is this bounce going to be till we break down? You know, this is the question. How strong is this bounce going to be before we get the breakdown? Because that breakdown from these lows is likely to happen at some point. Let's drop DXY together. Exactly, David. Let's drop DXY together. I can't do that because I hold more dollars. They're crypto dollars, but I hold more dollars than euros, than British pound. Yeah, I mean, I believe more in the dollar nowadays. What's going on in the comment section? Let's go to 400 likes, says Joseph. Hey, no one asking questions. I've only got the moderators here. Bang, bang, bang. Andy, is BTC, if BTC gets a pump now, where would you look to take profits and enter a short? Hey, good one, my man. I did enter a long right now. I did, you know, get into that long on Bitcoin. I just thought, let's jump into that long position. Why not? Take profit zone. Very good question. Let's analyze. I mean, this is good. How can I enter a long position without having a take profit zone? I mean, stop loss is pretty clear below that wick. But let's analyze the situation here for a take profit zone. Hey, very good question, my man. Cannot, you know, how irresponsible is that? Getting into a long, not knowing where to exit. Absolutely, totally irresponsible. Right. I mean, Hey, a tap of that weekly would have been the ideal scenario. Let's take a look at big resistance levels here. Hey, we're having some okay volume kicking in right now. Hey, look at this. I mean, look at that nice volume here from this move up. Hey, this is a very good sign. Very, very good sign for a reversal. I like these big spikes in volume. When we have such a big reversal moment, I mean, this is the thing. When a trend ends, it usually ends also with a big spike in volume. And when we have such a nice swing failure scenario, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty damn good. Now, I want to be, pretty. I want to turn this long into a potential swing trade, because just like I explained before, we are at a similar scenario here. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna pump to 22k or 24k, 25k. Hey, this is very much possible. It's possible, but let's get a little bit more conservative. And if we can ride a long position protected, why not? Obviously taking profits, but. We want to find out. The reason why I would try and hold this position for longer is because of this scenario. If it's stopped out, stopped out. I'll accept that stop loss here below 18,800. I will accept it. But this can turn into a relatively nice swing trade. As we are dropping below the support level from higher lows for the last few weeks. This similar scenario happened in June and July. We dropped below the support trend line. It happened. It shot straight back up in that same day. This is the daily chart. We're getting that drop at this moment. We're getting this daily level backing up this range, basically. This daily level is backing up this level. So, look at this massive cluster of daily candles right there. We shot straight back up here. I would speculate that this scenario, we could get that pump to higher levels, to the highs, to these potential highs at least. But anyway, that's a little bit of too much. That is a relatively big move, because that's above $20,000. It's only $1,000 pump. It wouldn't be massive. But let's take a look at some value areas from this range. Hey, this is another confluence right there. Adding more confluence. We just tapped the value area low from this trading range. Hey, how perfect can this be? I didn't take this into consideration. I'm not going to count this candlestick. I want to count this range. I'm interested in August, September, this range over here. And, I'm going from this 20,800 range. I want to count all of this area. Yeah, we basically, we almost tapped here to the dollar, the value area low. And that is giving us some support as well. It is giving us some support here. Point of control is right over here at this range where we currently are at this moment. I would try and hold a trade here at least to the 20k levels, which would be the value area high. These highs to be claimed. Basically, this untapped daily level right there. I think it's possible. It's possible. Obviously, we can take a look at lower time frames and analyze the local resistance levels on the 1 hourly. We're just at this daily zone at this moment. We need to get above. We need to get above this range over here. Yeah, we basically need to get above, get acceptance back here above where we did get this wick at 19,230. This would be a take profit zone. Not gonna lie, it can get rejected here again, like we did just a couple of hours ago. I did enter a long at this level and took profits here, protected, and got stopped out at break even just before the live stream. But yeah, like I said, that would be a take profit zone, and it would be definitely a protect position, you know. Hit this level, you want to take some profits off the table, you know, depending on where you longed, here, or here. If you're starting to trade at this range, protect position, you will have time to find another scenario for a long. I'm in a long position again right now from this wick down, and yeah, I was in a long and got stopped out. You know, I do have time. You know, if I didn't protect position, I would have got stopped out in a loss. So you stopped out and then the price moves up. So this is why the importance of protecting position. I like to protect position as soon as I'm in pretty decent profits. You know, hey, protect position, take some profits off the table. So if I didn't take profits from my long position that I did create here today at this resistance zone, right? We got this big candle, big volume, value area low from this trading range. If I didn't take profit and protect the position, I would have got stopped out. I would have got stopped out with this wick down. I protected position. I took some profits, not very much. I was hoping for higher levels, but you know, it didn't happen. But most importantly, risk management, protect position, take some profits. So got stopped out, re-entered a long position, because this does not look bad at all. We got 10 minutes for this 1 hourly close. Hey, this range is holding. This 4 hourly level, daily level, hey, it is holding. It is holding despite the volatility, despite all of these wicks. You know, it's a potential range where we could see this kind of price action tomorrow. If you did enter a long position below the lows, you know, just like we were talking about on the live stream, you know, there is a possibility of a swing failure. And I did see some people in the comment section saying, I am already long 75x or something. Where are you, you cheeky monkey? I'm going to look for you. I'm already in a long 75x. Wait till I find where you at. Moderators, find this comment. Somebody saying, you know, let's wait to see if we do have a swing failure pattern. And I got some cheeky monkey in the comment section saying, I'm already in a long 75x when we were trading down at this range. You know, if you are long, and you know, I would protect position, because if you come down, you might wick again. You will have time to re-enter another long. But just in case, you know, you have your stop loss here below the weekly level, below the wick here. You entered a long. You're in some pretty nice profits at this moment. Hey, don't let this trade get into a losing trade, right? Protect position, you know, take some profits. Always. Best thing I learned for the last, you know, over a year now is take profits. Just take profits. Protect position, take profits. That is the best thing. Much more profitable that way than just holding a position, still having your stop loss well below your entry point, and you know, you're in profit and you're saying, hey, this trade is going to be this is going to be the big trade. This is the trade that's going to make me millions. Well, not millions, but make me huge gains. And then what happens? Smack down, you get stopped out, and you were in a very nice trade position. So, you know, make sure to take profits on your way up. You know, just like this short position that I am in right now. Also, you know, this is from yesterday morning. Talked about this 19,375, very likely going to get rejected. Stop loss above 19,400 from this candle down, right? This was yesterday's trading scenario that we talked. I'm still in that trade, but taking most of profits. You know, I'm probably not even having about 20% of that trading position still open. This was basically when we had this candlestick to the downside with this intense volume, you know, tapping the value area low range from this trading range, right? There's the value area low. This was the entry point right there, right? Hang on a second, I've got the magnet here. Right, exactly at this range, right? So enter that short, stop loss above the range here. And yeah, it's still riding that trade to the downside. Almost got stopped out of that position because the stop loss was above the start of the drop, right? So we got this, pretty decent volume to the downside. The start is right over here. So if you're entering a position at this range, you want to have your stop loss above the range, not exactly at the highs there, because you probably would have got stopped out. Give it a few dollars, give it $20, $30, a little bit of room. Still riding that short position. But like I said, I've taken most of the profits, but why not have it open? It's a free trade. This was a trade scenario from yesterday morning. Right now, like I said, if this starts trending up, I got someone asking me, if this does manage to get a bounce and starts trending up, I know that this high over here is a potential rejection point. I think it's a possible level that can be claimed, wick above it, and get destroyed back down again. So if you're longing anywhere here and you arrive to this high, it's definitely a take profit zone and a protect position. No doubt. Like we talked about, it's the value area low range from the trading range 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th of October. All of this trading range right there, pretty wide for 4 days. Value area low is, exactly where this high is, right? So, yeah, expect the claim of these highs. I would take profits. I would take profits there. Definitely take profits there. Because, yeah, look, support. We did get this kind of breakdown from this value area high. Value area low. This is more trading range that we've added. But from this trading range, this was the value area low. Of course, we made this price action afterwards. Now this is the value area low from this trading range since we've gone lower. So this is why we are getting that tap here at this value area low level. It's also the point of control from yesterday's traded volume. Like I just explained. This is why I did take profits at this level. So if you are in a speculative long here, you want to have your stop loss in position. You could re-enter. I'm in a small position at this moment. If we do have a little bit of volatility to the downside, I will consider entering. So my entry ladders down a little bit till I get to that 1% of my capital trade. But yeah, if we do reach these highs, I would consider to protect position wherever your entry is and take some profits. Take some profits at least when we claim this high, because it is a big resistance zone. We do have the point of control from yesterday's traded volume. As you can see, this was yesterday's price action. Point of control is exactly right there at 19,240. We just tapped that level a couple of hours ago. So big resistance zone. If it does hit that level, take some profits, protect position. Right. Let's take a look at the comp section right away. Oh no, it looks like a double top. Andy, is it late to enter a long? Hey, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say I would wait. It's still relatively early. Look at the 1 hourly. We're just having the 1 hourly close in just a couple of minutes at this moment as we speak. There is a possibility in coming down and claiming the low ranger. very, very possible. We take a look at the 15-minute from this pumpy action that we've had. You know, hey, there is a possibility in coming lower. You know, we're actually coming down right now. 18,930 would be the 618 range. It would give you a better entry point for a tighter stop loss. We want to have stop losses below the wick. You know, it is coming down now as we speak. So yeah, it's, you know, wait for it. Don't FOMO in, because we could still have a little bit of more volatility. Okay? When we've had swing failure patterns, we've come down to retest the lows or the highs, you know, many times. Yeah, where do we have a swing failure in this range? Let me just find out here. You know, look at this. You know, swing failure here from this high. You know, came down, came straight back up to test the trend line also. So we had the drop down, price action to the downside, back up again, and then back down. So yeah, I would wait for a little bit of price action to the downside to get a potential better entry. And like I said, hey, if stop losses are hit, they are there to be hit. They are there to protect yourself. Right, so so many longing, I think I should short, or so many shorting, right? There's more people bearish than bullish. Are you bearish? Are you bearish this week for Bitcoin? Let me know, guys, in the poll right now. I think we could get that bounce. Are you bearish for Bitcoin this week? Let me know, guys, in the poll. Kamalesh says, audio coin prediction, please. Love from India, money mind. Hey, love from Spain. Volume's there, Andy. Volume is there. They want to pump before CPI. Ben. Absolutely. This is, I'll take a look at audio right away, okay? I'm not going to ignore, you know, but I think it's so dangerous. These altcoins are dangerous. We want to focus on Bitcoin. Wow, this one's getting absolutely destroyed. What happened to audio? What happened to this cryptocurrency? Oh my goodness. Wow. This one got absolutely destroyed. Oh. Wow. This one got absolutely destroyed. Hey, what? It's testing the lows right now. Hey, how low can this go? How low can this go? This is basically at the beginnings of, you know, audio's existence, at least on Binance Exchange, from back in 2020. And we are basically just at the levels from its existence, right? Just when people were starting to know about audio, we're basically at the same levels. I'm going to say, hey, if you're bullish on audio, we do know that we had, you know, all of these different, you know, artists and partnerships and all of this. You know, there was bullish news. I remember there was a few weeks on a huge amount of influencers talking about audio. Audio is the next Spotify and this and that, cryptocurrency, the other. I don't know. There was a lot of massive speculation on audio, partnership with this, you know, and with this artist. I don't know the names right now, but it got destroyed. Like most, like 99% of the cryptos that have gotten destroyed, cryptos get absolutely destroyed in a bear market. So hey, if you are bullish on this cryptocurrency, I got good news for you. This is the moment you want to start buying. If you do believe in the project, yeah, this is the moment you want to start buying for the next coming months or years, how long this ever, you know, this takes. I know audio is a project that had, you know, it's had an insane team, big partnerships, cool project. there's not much I can say on the lower time frames. We're just testing the support level right now. If we do take a look at the 4 hourly and zoom in, not even that. We're actually below support. We're actually below the lows here that we did create in May. So hey, I can only say that maybe lower is possible. But if you're bullish in this project, these are the times you wanna buy in. Not much I can add here on audio. Getting absolutely destroyed on this downtrend. Let's did you hear what happened to audio? Well, yeah, this is the thing. I am not aware of what happened fundamentally. So if there's probably something really bad happened to audio. So don't be mistaken. I'm not saying you need to buy at these levels, but usually when price of a crypto has got absolutely demolished, you want to I'm reading here from Seb. Only project I believe in now is Proyecto Hombre. I mean, what is the translation for that, Seb? Please let me know in the comment section. Anyway, I don't know what happened to audio, but I think Dev says here in the comment section, did you hear what happened to audio? Please let us know in the comment section, because I'm not going to do the research now. But, if you're saying that in the comment section, this means that something bad happened. BTC pumping. Hey, you're damn right it's pumping, Christian. We're on a swing failure. We're at a massive support, daily level. You damn right this is pumping. Have I started swearing on the live stream? Portugal will take 28% tax on crypto. New is fresh. Hey. I only tax whatever I want on crypto. And I'm saying it here live. They're going to come after me. I only tax whatever I want because, there's a lot of over-the-counter business going on here. In wherever in the world, come on, this is decentralized, it's anonymous. Nobody knows how much Bitcoin, how much dollars, crypto, it's anonymous. If you are moving it in decentralized platforms, I could say I lost my crypto, I don't know where it is. How can you tax on me? Anyway, a lot of over-the-counter everywhere in the world. So yeah, I can get $100,000 worth of cash money by sending someone Bitcoin. It happens worldwide. This is the situation right now. So I'm not scared on tax anyway. 20% if you sell the same year. Well, I mean, right. Just joking, cause it was an audio joke. Okay. Put it all in Ledger and run, says David. Hey, on Binance, no, stay away from Binance, because Binance will communicate to the taxman from whichever country you are, in Europe especially. I know in Spain, Binance is getting in. No way, no Binance, definitely well out of Europe. If you are in Europe, well out from the US. Qcoin is good. Kraken is good for the moment. I know they do not give any tax details to, at least in Spain anyway. Things can change. Binance, stay away from Binance. If you do any transactions, get it out of Binance fast, because they will say to the taxman, hey, this geezer is moving cryptocurrency and is moving, tens or hundreds of thousands in crypto, and then they will come after you. I'm moving crypto in a decentralized way, and a lot of over the counter. No, I've done it for years now, and I pay whatever I want in tax. Only what goes in the bank, basically. Andy, please, what's your opinion on XRP? There's massive speculation on XRP, as It's not a security. It's won the court case. I mean, I've never liked XRP as it was the bankers' cryptocurrency. After doing a bit of research, it's not really the bankers' cryptocurrency, right? They have XRapid, which is the transaction net basically, and XRP can support 1,000 or 2,000 transactions per second. There are other blockchains that have faster transactions, not going to lie, but we take a look at technical analysis basically. My personal opinion on XRP, we just talked about XRP a few minutes, not a few minutes, about 15-20 minutes ago. I think XRP looks pretty bullish. It's the only bearish thing that there is right now is this kind of double top scenario. The other thing that is bullish is that the highs hasn't been tapped. We haven't tapped the highs. We want to tap the highs for a confirmed double top, right? It is forming a kind of an ascending triangle scenario. It is creating higher lows, getting supported to the exact cent here. Looking at the 1 hourly chart, you can take a look at this uptrend right there. It is getting very nicely supported. So, ideal scenario would have been longing the support, protecting position at the ultimate low. I do see higher levels. We are in an uptrend on XRP. You could arguably discuss it's getting a little bit exhausted, but we could be forming this ascending triangle scenario. We're at support, so higher is possible. Looking at the mid-low term scenario here on XRP. Rip Tornado Cash. What is this? I live in Europe. If tax comes after me, I will give them a shit and I leave Europe. The wedge, yes. Me too. It's very difficult for them at this moment. They do not know really how to. They just want to scare you. They just want to scare you with all of this tax. This is decentralized world. The future is here. And they do not really know how to handle this situation. If they find out from any transaction blocks because it's anonymous and you have the name of this exchange and this and you made this transaction and this and that, so supposedly you have this crypto, and I said, this wallet was from a friend. It was a transaction I made, and I've lost it. I don't know. There's so many different ways to try and avoid the tax man. Andy, is OKEx good? I would prefer Qcoin. Kraken is also good. Binance. Any exchanges from your country, of course, you want to avoid, right? As well. I'm not going to get into a Spanish cryptocurrency exchange. No way. It needs to be out of Spain or even out of Europe. Better out of your country. If you want to trade anonymously on an exchange, make sure it's out of your country. Don't trade on a crypto exchange from your country. God, no, don't do that. If you want to avoid tax pay, because the tax man will find out very, very soonly. They know if a cryptocurrency from your country, they're going to have to be related, because they need to sign up and they need to give all the documents from all the people that are signing up from their cryptocurrency exchange. Definitely. If it's out of your country, even better. I've heard many exchanges, many other, and people that move millions of dollars, countries asking for their details from the exchange. And you know what the exchanges do? They say, hey, I ain't giving anything from my client. I'm not going to give you any details I don't need to. And so basically, yeah, for the moment, we're still relatively safe with KuCoin, with Kraken. I know Kraken has turned their back on countries asking for any personal data and cryptocurrency movements on their platform. They'll say, no, I'm not going to give you anything. It's my client. I'm not going to tell you if he's opened an account or not. No. Binance is though. Binance, I would stay away from Binance. So much tax advice and financial advice in one video. I get all my advice from here. No financial advice. No financial advice here, Flupo. But it's the true, guys. The future is here. The future is here. As long as your exchange is well away from your country and you transact those cryptos on a decentralized wallet platform and then do transactions on decentralized platforms, hey, you are very, very safe. You are very, very safe, at least for the next few years. I would say easily 3-4 years minimum. You don't have to worry about that. It's people that, cash out in their bank account, the crypto gains, and then say to the taxman, yeah, I bought this crypto, I've been buying this, and this is my amount of gains. And they'll say, oh, okay, then, well, I'm going to tax you this amount. But you need to shut your mouth like a bee. Loving the tax advice more. Yeah, you will only tax whatever you say you got and whatever you put in your bank account. What I have in my ledger, yeah, nobody's going to touch that. Nobody's going to touch that. None of my crypto from my decentralized wallets. Huobi is good. Huobi's Chinese. Very unlikely Huobi Exchange will get in contact with the taxman from your country to give any details. I mean, at least for the moment, guys. At least for the moment, it's going to be years till it happens. Anyway, just a little bit. Where do you live, Andy? I live in Spain. BTC pumping. Hey. BTC pumping. I live in Spain. Grant Stork. Only taxed on gains you take. Yeah, only taxed on gains you take that you put in your bank account. Yeah, because if you don't put in your bank account, and if you don't, the moment you are going to, the moment you will F up, basically, the moment you will F up is when you start giving all of your details. I've got an account on Kraken, on KuCoin, on Binance, and I've done all of these transactions. And once they do have your details on your exchanges, then it's a total different story. Then you've sold out to them. Te has vendido, they would say. Seb can tell you that. When you give all of your details, you just don't need to say nothing. You need don't say anything. I'm going to have to delete this video because they're going to come after me after talking about this. Tax evasion 101. Yes, Scotty. Tax evasion. It's all about tax evasion. The future is here. Let's move to Dubai, Andy. There's no tax there. Yeah, also, that's the good thing about Dubai and some other different countries. But how can you get taxed on it all depends. If you want to buy a car or you want to buy a house, then it's a total different story. But if you want to get a couple of grand in cash, hey, it's no problem. I'm gonna have to delete this video after the live stream. Smash the like button, says Joseph. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Joseph, for the insane support. Disclaimer, Andy's only talking supposedly. This is only for entertainment purposes. Exactly. I have no idea. Matter of fact, I don't even have cryptocurrency. Andy drunk? No. Portugal, yeah, Portugal also Tiger, but someone did post that Portugal, I did see this newsletter today also, Portugal are planning to tax on capital on crypto gains, but yeah, I'm not sure if this is 100% true. Impuesto sobre patrimonio USDT. Mark Dutch, you're the man. You'll need to delete this video. Yeah. No live stream tomorrow. Andy will be in jail. Yes, exactly. Yeah, probably. Andy, does Ledger report to Taxman? Hey, absolutely not. Ledger is a decentralized wallet. When you open your Ledger, you are creating a new wallet, despite wherever your wallet is created once you buy it and connect it. You know, they don't know what wallet you do have. It's a decentralized wallet. When you buy your Ledger Nano, they do not know what is your wallet address. They do not know. yeah, delete it, mate. Says, yeah, they'll come after me. Interpol is coming to you, Andy. All right, let's do some analysis. Let's just, you know, not talk about this anymore. Like button doing well. Hey, come on. This is what you want to know, guys. You want to know this, you know, the whole reason of decentralization and over the counter, you know, it's yeah, it's the future is here, guys. Future is here. You only need to tax on what you want, on what you put in your bank account. As long as people start accepting crypto, and this is the gap that we are in between right now. People accepting crypto, right? Places actually accepting crypto. This is the huge gap that we need to fill in the next coming years, and this will be extremely good for taxation as well. More people accepting crypto, less tax we need to pay. MetaMask is good. Yeah, also MetaMask is good also. Right, I have here Heaven 442. Andy, Bitcoin gonna make the right shoulder of a head and shoulder pattern on the 1 hourly. Don't tell me this. Right. Is this the head and shoulder scenario you're talking about? It's very, very possible, eh? Very, very choppy head and shoulder. But, you know, this is what you get when you're doing analysis, you know, when a volatile market, you know, it doesn't look bad. This must be the scenario that you're talking about, right? This potential scenario, and we're potentially going to get a big bounce from this range. I do see this, guys. I do see this, you know. I even see us claiming this level over here. The 19,500, 600 range. I mean, this needs to happen. We've claimed these lows. We're at a daily level. You know, I would be confident to say that we have bottomed out locally, and we could pump in between today, tomorrow. We got we got basically interest rate, CPI data tomorrow. 2:30 Central European time. I will be doing a live stream tomorrow at this time, no doubt in my mind, for that volatility. We want to be well aware of this, guys. You know, anything can happen. We can break total market structure, total technicals. If you are in any trades by tomorrow, 2:30 Central European time, when we're going to get this important news, you want to protect position, guys. I say it always, when there is news, you can gamble for a pump or a dump if you have risk management and you're willing to take that risk. But what I do is I protect position, or I stay away from trading during that news event till the volatility finishes. I've never been a good news trader, a good trader during the news. Never. Live stream from jail USDT. Yeah, I can get into trouble with this. I've lost $1,000 since I learned trading. Hey, I've lost, a couple of $10,000 since I've learned trading. This is the road from everybody. The road, everybody loses money trading, especially when they start. I'm confident to say 100% of people that start learning and trading and learning, 100% of people lose money, 100%. Now, it is only a small percentage that continues the journey, still losing money, till they finally get into, a break-even point, and a break-even point start making profits. And it takes definitely a few years till you get to that point, because I love to make big trades, when I can, but big losses are even worse. So it's all about the risk management. It's all about the good risk management, trying to get in at nice low levels, and protecting position, taking profits while the price is in your favor, and react very quickly to the price action. But anyway, I am making this course, guys, that is going to be absolutely epic, because there's a big section about risk management and how to apply the risk management on the charts. I think people are going to absolutely love it. People are going to enjoy so much of this, especially because I'm going to be active every single day on Discord. We're going to talk about different major scenarios on risk management and how to have those trade scenarios. Andy, it takes passion. If you are here for only the money, you will fail. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If you're here only for the money, it also takes passion. I mean, I really enjoy making analysis. The good thing about, is being right with high probability. That is what I enjoy most from technical analysis, right? And if you're wrong, knowing how to have that good risk management. But when you're right, it's really, really cool. And if you can make some money with being right, then even better. What's your prediction on CPI and the position to take? Well, I mean, if CPI is lower than it's only 0.0. I think the prediction on the CPI, it was 8.3 the last time. They were expecting 8.1, and forecast is 8.2. So will it be the same? I know inflation has gone higher in Europe during the last month. Some countries in Europe also. Not entire Europe. Inflation has gone high. I'm not sure if it was Germany or I can't remember what country right now, but they started printing a bit of money last month. I can't remember which one it was. Instead of putting inflation, instead of putting interest rates up and trying to control inflation. So anyway, the forecast is 8.2%. We're at 8.3% at this moment. I mean, it's very likely to be 8.2. We probably won't see much volatility. If we don't see it come down to 8.2, and it's going to be 8.3 or 8.4, I think market could get a pretty nice drop. This is what happened the last time. We were at 8.5. We were expecting 8.1. It went only down 0.2%, and we had a pretty deep correction. So if it's not as expected, market could get a bigger correction. If it's lower than expected, I think market could have a good effect on it. Need a cup of tea. I'm going to start with my cup of teas in a couple of weeks. It's starting to get chilly here. It's cup of tea. It's Earl Grey time. Earl Grey. Best TA on Andy's Earl Grey. Yes, sir. Japan's been lowering interest rates for months right now. Hey, this is also true. And what's the Japan's currency doing against the US dollar? I must be getting destroyed. Andy, déjate crecer el pelo como camarón de la isla, says Bufo. I'm not sure if many people know who Cameron was. He was a legend here in flamenco in Spain. Andy, do you compare yourself with other YouTubers? Hey, I mean, no, I don't compare myself. I just think Earl Grey with milk, absolutely grand, always. With just half a spoon of sugar. I'm getting off sugar a little bit while I'm getting older, but still put a little bit of sugar in. Wow, these questions. Hey, bullish or bearish? Hey, I'm bullish short term. We're hitting massive support level. We're hitting massive support. I'm bullish short term. Short term bullish. S&P getting that bounce. Still in a downtrend, still lower highs. Yeah, it's going to be a hard one. Hopefully we are going to get that pump, in between today and tomorrow. I would speculate on that, because if we pump till the news tomorrow, this potentially means that they will dump the market on the news, right? I don't know. This is pure speculation. This is what they do a lot of the times when the news is going to be bearish. People are assuming that the news is going to be bearish. Market pumps, for all of those people that are over leveraging short and thinking already, oh, tomorrow's going to dump. It's going to be bearish. I'll short today. And what do? They pump the market. So you get absolutely exterminated, and then they short the news. So I would assume that, pumpy action till tomorrow. Very, very possible. So I'm bullish. Short term. What are you guys? Bullish or bearish? I can see on the poll we got almost 500 votes. Are you bearish this week on Bitcoin? And 53% of people saying yes. 47 say no. It's a 50-50 game here. Scotty, bye-bye. Thanks for joining the live stream. Seb, thanks for joining. Joseph, my man, always giving love. Love hearts on Scotty. I think Joseph likes Scotty. Too much love hearts. Oh no, this is Seb. I think Seb is behind Scotty. DXY dumping. BTC pumping. Bang bang. Hey. Yes. Uptrend. Exhaustion is real. Exhaustion is very, very real here on the DXY. Exhaustion is very, very real. Let's hope for that correction on the DXY. Very, very much, kind of expecting, we were talking about this exhaustion, right? Since yesterday, we were talking about this ascending wedge scenario. We're creating a very, very tight range. We're just, we're just getting out of this range. This was just yesterday or earlier this morning. We were just getting out of the range from this ascending wedge. Yeah, this looks bearish, despite this is sideways action. This does look bearish. So Bitcoin dropping today. Yeah, we're looking for that bounce. Still in that long position. I will protect position from my long at this 19,234. I would consider in taking some profits. Not much. Let's see if we can turn this into a swing trade till tomorrow, right? Small swing trade. If you're behind Scotty, you would see some real pumpy action. Is the time for bounces? Absolutely. Let's drip down on DXY. We need the DXY to drop down, guys. Yeah, for Bitcoin to have that pump. Andy, is it good to short from the 19,200 range? Well, I'm not going to lie. The best shorting, ideal short would have been here. If we're coming back up to test this level, ideal short would have been exactly, a couple of hours ago when we were hitting that value area low range, right? We were hitting that value area low. That was the shorting level. I longed, took profit, and got stopped out just before the stream. And of course, if I took profit here, this means it's a resistance zone. Is it a good level to short here, the 19,200, 240, this high basically? You know, it's a yes and no. This would have been the short level because it's the first test after the move down, right? From the value area low of this trading range. So that would have been the short. If we come up to test it now, you know, we're at the, you know, you're at the possibility in actually breaking it. So yeah, I would stay cautious on that. The short was just there a few hours ago to the lows. So that happened. If you come back up again, you're testing it again. So you might break it. Andy, you are a man of taxes. Yeah. I've learned from someone here that is in Spain that is very, very good. And he's true, basically. He's true. He said, hey, you can, when you're in crypto, you can tax whatever you want. But of course, you do not have to give too much information. You know, I'm probably dead tomorrow after this YouTube video live stream because, yeah, it's live. I'm talking about it. And yeah, they can find out pretty fast. You guys can sell me. You can sell me if you want. Right away. I'll have to delete this video. No, only joking. So let's, yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Not much to say, guys. Hey, pumpy action, swing failure pattern. It's happening as we speak. As we lost this low, highs are likely to be claimed. If you want any longs, protect position, take profit, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. Remember, the trading platforms that I use is Bybit, of course. Bybit has insane bonuses down below. Hey, this short position, if this short position gets stopped out, hey, why not? Let it stop, get it stopped out. This is only about, you know, 20, 15% from that trade of yesterday. I've taken most of the profits down over here. Gonna get in, you know, in that long position. Hopefully we're gonna have a lot of pumpy action and make some huge gains in between today and tomorrow. Let's see what happens, guys. Stay safe with your trading. Remember, you do have insane bonuses down below on Bybit, up to $4,380 to be claimed at your profile. Okay, if you go to your profile, you can claim those bonuses. Make sure to claim the bonuses on Bybit. Okay, my favorite platform to trade cryptocurrency. Also, you have PrimeXBT. I haven't been trading on PrimeXBT for the last few days. Focusing on Bitcoin. You get $7,000 worth of bonus, okay? 7% added to your deposit. If you do not know how to use these platforms, you're relatively experienced from other, you know, stock market, you know, and other brokers. Check the video tutorials, okay? I got some tutorials of over half an hour down below in the description that explains you how margin trading and isolated trading works on this platform, just for your information. If you're not experienced and don't have a clue of what you're doing, do not trade because you are likely to lose money. Guys, check out the links down below in the description. Our socials are there. Join the Telegram group. Join, you know, Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Telegram is absolutely insane. If we do get a massive volatility, I might do a live stream afterwards, but let's stay realistic. I probably won't, and it's going to be tomorrow morning. Guys, me gusta USDT. Smash up that like button, almost at 500 likes. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. We post different type of information here, some news, technical analysis ideas. You know, sometimes predictions happen, sometimes they don't. You know, you need to finally take your own decision and your own analysis, all right? Thank you very much for joining, having a little bit of pumpy action. Time to protect positions if you're in some long positions at this range. Guys, awesome live stream. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you in the next one.